Hello and welcome to Revsportz. This is Mohor Chaudhary. And today I've come here not to talk about the team or Indian cricket in general or not even to analyze anything. Today I'm here to speak about this one particular person who has been an inevitable part of the Indian cricket team since as long as I can remember. When we talk about Indian cricket, we usually, we talk about big names of the game who are already superstars or are becoming one, and rightfully so. But in the process of it, we most of the times end up forgetting and, neglecting, ignoring this particular name, and that is KL Rahul. KL Rahul has been one such versatile and reliable batters that the Indian team is extremely lucky to have, especially in the longer formats of the game. There can be no debate about how technically sound he is and how his classical way of playing, but at times what happens is that his contribution gets overshadowed, or for whatever reason he gets ignored, but he's never chased credit of any sort. Last day in the first ODI versus New Zealand, KL Rahul, the knock that he played was a brilliant way of approaching the game. He was there at the crease. He knew that he was the last reliable batter left, and he played with utmost, he played very carefully, because he knew that if he ends up losing his wicket, then the team have no chance at all. He anchored the innings, he played slow, he did not throw his wicket at all, and he let the others bat around him. He let the others take the chances while staying focused at the crease. And then when time came, he accelerated when required. That is the kind of batting that Indian cricket is extremely lucky to have, which at times we don't realize the value of it. Not just that, he's one of the most versatile players ever. You ask him to open, he'll do it. You ask him to bat down the order, he'll do it. You ask him to, literally any place in the batting order, you ask him to go out there and, prove himself, he will do it. And that's the kind of excellence and brilliance that he brings to the table. You ask him to take up a leadership role, you ask him to captain, when the captain is not available, he'll do that too. So these are the qualities that he has, while also at the same time being extremely humble and calm on and off the field. Unfortunately, he's often on the receiving end of criticism multiple times. He is often the only one getting blamed, and for some reason he never reacts. He chooses not to react at all, and that is something brilliant. If we talk about major times when he was criticized and blamed single-handedly, was because of his knock at the 2023 ODI World Cup final, 19th November. Now, I do understand that, as cricket fans, as fans of sports, we are extremely emotional beings. We get attached to the game that we are following, and obviously it is an inevitable reaction. It's an inevitable, emotion for all of us to feel disheartened at the end of such a great campaign. But picking out one person and constantly blaming them for it can be very harmful for them. Especially if you have been a fan of the team and have followed them throughout. That's not what is supposed to happen. We lost that day because, excepting one or two people, the batting order was not able to perform that day. It's a team game. You win when everyone contributes, and you lose when, again, everyone is to be blamed. Not blamed, everyone has a role to play behind the defeat. So you can't just, single out one person and keep bashing them on social media for it. On top of that, the knock that he played was a quite responsible knock considering the match situation. And if he had not played that slow knock, who knows, maybe we wouldn't have reached a respectable total at all. He kept getting blamed, he kept being on the receiving end of criticism, and even now at times when he plays slow, especially when he's anchoring or playing according to the match situation, he's blamed for, people calling it a test knock and whatnot. But what is more important is playing according to the match situation. He has an ODI average of 50 right now. KL Rahul has been one such person who has kept giving his all to the team, you know, in his own humble, calm manner, with performing consistently at times, which, like I mentioned, it does get overshadowed, but he performs at a great consistency. Now he is going through a good form, touch wood. He has played well in the Champions Trophy as well. When I remember this one particular game where you know, he was playing those risky shots and Virat was asked to stand on the other end, but Virat played this shot and he got out in the process. And we do remember the KL Rahul standing on the non-strikers end and just, you know, very disappointed and telling Virat that main maar raha tha na yaar. That's the kind of selfless attitude that he brings. So I think it's important for us to realize the value that he brings, and I mean, appreciate someone for their contributions instead of pointing out flaws every single time.